Business to business, welcome to the business to consumer experience, leveraging user experience as a business strategy. Presented by Brenda Patricia Nolan Mora for HCI 522 UX Strategy and Analytics, DePaul University 2017. This presentation is intended for a B2B business executive such as Alex B. The goal is for Alex to learn about the change in landscape of the B2B purchasing model and the importance of considering user experience as a distinguishing strategy over other business-to-business competitors. Alex, I'd like to start our meeting by emphasizing how traditional business strategies are no longer fitting the bill and providing us edge over our competitors. The reality of the landscape is that there are a lot of changes that have started to come the way of the B2B model. Both market trends and our own input from our sales team shows that there are changes in the procurement model from our clients. While we are all aware of the impact that political uncertainty has in our market as it regards our client spending, there are increasingly more stakeholders in the procurement cycle that are more technical and sophisticated in the questions they ask about our products. Buyers are coming in with end users that want to thoroughly understand the functionality and advantages of our products over that of our competitors. Forbes mentioned that software purchases are increasingly made by business unit leaders and end users together. At some points, we have the advantage of offering an additional data set that our competitor platform doesn't, but in others, we need to identify more nuanced advantages that stem from our user expectations. Users aren't solely looking for the functionality or a promised roadmap or specific contractual customizations that our general buyers have been asking for. Users are coming with a larger expectation of a system that is easy to use and to learn. A lot of market research attributes this to the iPad and iPod and iPhone revolution, where consumers got used to simple, more delightful experiences. Buyers are increasingly more committed to make the right purchases influenced by the approval and the met expectations of the users. In this regard, really the trend is that expectations from our users and their stake in the purchasing decision is a reflection of the B2B model having to cater in a more B2C model. In order for us to better secure deals moving ahead, I propose we adopt a user experience strategy centered around two angles: the marketing and the product fronts. We need to demonstrate through our marketing site that we prioritize user-centered design from our front face all the way through our products. On the marketing front, we need to validate our web content strategy against our user information expectations. A recognized consultancy firm, the Nielsen Norman Group, suggests that most B2B websites fail to answer the user's main questions as they research whether to consider a product or not. B2B sites are tested to be less successful than B2C sites that offer more open information. In addition to the content strategy, we need to make sure that the information is easy to find. The latest e-commerce and B2B survey shows that 76% of customers say that the most important thing for them in a website is ease in finding the information that they need when considering a product. On the product front, We need to engage our users in the development and design processes to make workflows that are easier to use, ensure that our users can accomplish their intended goals, and furthermore, as possible, that they can accomplish their goals in a manner that can also provide them with a delight. This comes back to the fact that our users' expectations and sophistication has risen thanks to the bar of the consumer products having risen itself. And not only do we need to home into our users' productivity and satisfaction when engaging with our product, but for some of our products, user-centered design processes can also guarantee a more secure and less propense error rate when engaging with our product. So that becomes pretty crucial in the clinical line of products. Rest assured that the user-centered strategy based on both the marketing and the product front can be measured to prove ROI for both the client and ourselves. For the client, we can highlight advantages in terms of the end user efficiency and effectiveness by looking at the time and money saved over other systems due to increased ease of use, reduction of errors, reduced onboarding time. We can also capture qualitative feedback to determine user satisfaction and success case studies, which we can leverage at the time of renewals with the buyer. And also, like on our end, the reduced onboarding time is to an advantage in that our staff becomes more productive as well, and we become leaner in that process. So really our next steps would be to engage the web marketing and sales team and the products teams to flesh out in more detail how to integrate a user experience strategy within each front based off of these main drivers. Let me know if you have any questions.